The Struggle of Esther, How a Girl Saved a Nation. Hi, friends! Today we're going to tell an incredible story about a heroine named Esther. She is a very brave girl, and her story teaches us about the importance of having faith and being courageous, even when things get tough. Let's embark on this adventure together and discover how one person can make a difference in a world full of challenges. Esther was a young Jewish girl living in the city of Susa, which was the capital of the Persian kingdom. She lost her parents when she was little, and her cousin Mordecai raised her as his own daughter. Esther was very beautiful and smart, and one day, King Xerxes decided that he wanted to find a new queen. He held a contest to choose the most special girl in the kingdom. Many young women were called to participate, and Esther was one of them. Mordecai, worried about her safety, told her not to reveal that she was Jewish because he wanted to protect her. So Esther entered the king's palace, not knowing that her life would change forever. After many days of preparation, the big day finally arrived. Esther, full of grace, managed to win the heart of King Xerxes. He chose her as his new queen. This was very exciting, but it also brought challenges. Even though she lived in a beautiful palace, Esther and her people were in danger because a wicked man named Haman wanted to do something very bad to the Jews. Haman was a very ambitious man who wanted everyone to bow down to him. But Mordecai, Esther's cousin, refused to do this because he was loyal to God. Haman became very angry and decided to take revenge not only on Mordecai but on all the Jews. He convinced King Xerxes that the Jews were a threat and managed to get a decree that said they should be exterminated. This left all the Jews very scared, and Esther found herself in a difficult situation. She could stay silent and try to protect herself, or risk everything to save her people. When Esther found out about Haman's evil plan, she was very frightened. She was the queen, but that didn't make her safe. Mordecai sent messages to Esther, telling her that she needed to use her influence to help the Jews. He reminded her that perhaps God had placed her there for a special reason. Esther was nervous because entering the king's presence without being summoned could be very dangerous. But after 3 days of fasting and prayer, she decided she needed to act to save her people, even if it meant putting her own life at risk. Finally, Esther went to see King Xerxes. Her heart was beating fast, but she was brave. When the king saw her, he welcomed her with open arms and allowed her to approach. This was a sign that God was with her. Esther had a clever idea. She invited the king and Haman to a banquet, where she would share her special request. She knew she needed to create the right moment to reveal her true identity and the danger her people were facing. During the banquet, the king was curious to know what Esther wanted. With great courage, she asked the king to spare her life and the life of her people. She revealed that she was Jewish and that Haman wanted to harm them. The king was very angry to hear this. Haman, who thought he was safe, was taken by surprise. The king immediately ordered that Haman be punished in the same trap he had prepared for Mordecai. This twist saved Esther and her people, showing that justice always prevails. With Haman's downfall, the king gave Esther a special ring, showing that she had authority. Esther asked for a new decree to be made, allowing the Jews to defend themselves. Now, they had hope and a new beginning. To celebrate this great victory, the festival of Purim was established. It was a special time to remember Esther's courage and God's faithfulness. All the Jews gathered to celebrate, knowing that they had overcome a great challenge. The story of Esther is very important and teaches us that even when we are afraid, we can make a difference. Esther's courage to act for her people shows us that faith and determination can overcome any obstacle. Esther inspires us to use our voices and to fight for those who cannot defend themselves. In a world filled with injustices, her story encourages us to be brave and to have faith. The story of Esther is a beautiful lesson about courage, faith, and unity. As we think about everything she did, we are reminded of the importance of helping others and fighting for what is right. Through Esther's bravery, we learn that one person can change the course of history. We hope you enjoyed this adventure through the life of Esther. May it inspire you to be brave in your own lives. And don't forget to subscribe for more exciting stories and to answer the question in the comments below.